Alright guys, this is a video tutorial that's going to show you how to use probably my favorite website ever, Diigo.com. Diigo was his name-o, you may say, D-I-I-G-O in this case. And basically what Diigo is it's a social bookmarking tool is what the popular lingo is for it. But basically Diigo allows you to bookmark websites, and those bookmarks save across your devices. So if I'm on my school computer and let's say I'm doing research for a project, I can bookmark items to Diigo, and when I get home, those same websites will show up when I log into Diigo at home. So it's pretty cool, and I use this for organizing all of my units for you guys, and personally I use it whenever I find like good articles I want to go back to. I love it. I'm going to show you a little bit about how it works. So basically, like I said, it's Diigo.com. You're going to go ahead and join Diigo. And you need a username, enter your first and last name, use your email that you're using for all your other apps, choose a password, enter the CAPTCHA here, and click continue. And that's going to sign you up. So let me go ahead and sign into my account and show you what it looks like here. Alright, so this is what Diigo is going to look like as you start to add things to it. So all of these blue items are links for different websites that I have bookmarked throughout Diigo. And you can create tags that you can search. So if I tag something as science, I can search that within my Diigo account. And you can also set up things called lists. And let me go back here. With your lists, basically you could set up like a different list for my class, or you could set up a different list for history, or if you're, if you've got something you're interested in outside of school, like maybe you're looking into, I don't know, different colleges, you're doing research for colleges, you could start bookmarking them there. But basically it just adds a whole lot of structure within here as you start to add more and more bookmarks. So how do you use Diigo? So basically, if you're using Chrome, you would need to download the Diigo extension, and to do that, you would first sign up for a Diigo account, and then you would go into your web apps through Chrome, and you would just search Diigo in here. And it's this Diigo web right here, and you would basically need to add that to Chrome. Once you do that, you're going to start to see this little Diigo D up here to the right of the URL bar. So let's go to a website. So let's say that we want to go to, I don't know, let's go to, we're going to do discovermagazine.com. And let's say that I want to bookmark this. Let's say I find a really cool article on here. A meteor just hit Russia. I just actually heard about this last period. But here's an article on this meteor. Let's say that I want to add this to Diigo. I want to use it for research. I want to come back to it later. You would click this little D, and what it asks you to do is basically you can either annotate it. If you annotate the website, this is really cool. So let's say you're reading this website for class and you want to highlight it. You could actually highlight on this website using different colors. And when you come back to it, it will still be there. So if I were to navigate away from this website and then come back to it once I have it tagged, this information is still going to be highlighted, which is pretty cool. I can also add a sticky note. So if I wanted to say read this later, remind myself to read this, I could post it, and then that sticky note is going to be right there. I can come back to it later, read this later, it tells me when I did it. It's pretty awesome. Alright, if I tag it, basically this is how you save a bookmark. And before you can start tagging bookmarks, you need to create lists. And what you could do here is just, once you create a list, it'll show up here. If you go down here and click create a list, you would go in there, it would pull this website up for you. Basically, you title the list, test. That's really all you need to put. I guess you need to select a category. I always select schools and education. You can choose whatever applies to you. Say create the list, and then you're going to go back to your web page that you were using, and if you click refresh down here, then you're going to see that new list show up. But basically, You can change the title. Obviously, you don't want to change the URL. That's the website address. You can mark it private if you don't want anybody else to find it. And you can tag it as well. It always has recommended tags. Tags are basically just things you can search to help you find things a little bit easier. And you would click save. And then once you click save, so let's add this to, I'll add this to my astronomy unit. I'm going to save this. Then if I go back to my library with Diigo, and if I go down to my list, astronomy, if I scroll all the way down, there's my website right there that I can navigate back to just by clicking on that. And there you go. So, that's one aspect of Diigo. Now, Diigo, because it's a social bookmarking site, it allows you to share lists with people. I'm not going to get into all this because I don't really even do that, but it's an option. There's lots of tools on here that I'm not going to show you, but those are the basic ones, and that's how I use it. So I definitely want to recommend you creating a Diigo account and starting to use this. All right, see you guys later.